As you can see, we are getting the May Spotlight Lightning cards this Friday on June 6th. And in previous years, outside of MLB 24, because they basically ruined the monthly awards content, I would always make Player of the Month prediction videos, and you guys love them. So I'm bringing them back this year because I can do them now. But yeah, today we're going to be predicting all the cards that are going to be dropping in the big final drop this upcoming Friday. So let's get into it. So first, I'm going to say a few things. Number one, I don't have custom cards except for the Lightning card, which you probably saw in the thumbnail. Everyone else I haven't made cards for. It'll take me forever, and I just don't have time. The Lightning card took me about an hour anyway, and I don't have like a template anymore, but it's whatever. But they're going to be... I'm going to show you guys first the 4 program cards. Or no, I'm going to show you the 5 pack cards, then the 4 program cards, then a retro Lightning prediction and a Lightning prediction. So let's get into it. First, we have Jason Adam here with the Padres. He's been amazing all year long. He was a great trade deadline acquisition for them. 4-seam circle change slider sweeper, won't be sweeping curve, shows out, just doesn't have sweeper on their website yet. He's going to have probably maxed out hits per 9 and pitching clutch. He'll have a solid pitch mix, pretty good velocity. He'll be a good reliever. Next up, we have Jesus Luzardo from the Phillies. He was another amazing acquisition in this past offseason. He's been amazing for the Phillies. 4-seam slider, circle change, sinker, curveball, so he has a good pitch mix. He has good velocity. He'll be a pretty balanced card. He won't be bad at anything. He won't be insane at anything, but he'll be very good at a lot of things, that being pitching clutch, velo, pitch mix. This would be a good pitcher. Next up, we have Geraldo Paromo for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's having a great year so far. He's an investment candidate. I haven't actually invested in him yet, but might have to look out for him in the future. But regardless, in the month of May, he's been great. He's hit lefties very well, hit righties decently. He'll be a switch hitting shortstop who can play second and third with silver defense. He'll have really good arm accuracy. He'll have decent speed, nothing special, but he'll be more of a contact hitting guy with some power. Manny Machado is a guy who's, for some reason, under the radar this year. He's been one of the best players in baseball offensively, and yet not many people are really talking about him. He's been unbelievable. He's been hitting around 360 with an OPS of 1100 in the month of May. He has better splits against lefties than righties, as shown by this card, but overall he'll be a very good hitter, probably one of the best hitters in this drop if he isn't the Lightning card. But 100, 113 contact, 82, 112 power, 114 clutch is going to be a top hitter if he comes out. The next guy that I have in the rare round of the pack is Paul Goldschmidt, from my Yankees, of course. Talk about another amazing offseason acquisition by Brian Cashman. He's been phenomenal. Overall in the season, he's hitting over 500 against lefties. He's hit 450 against them in the month of May. Makes sense why he would have 125 contact there. He'd have good power versus left, and he'd be serviceable versus righties. He'd have decent defense, not a good arm, but he's a first baseman, so it doesn't really matter. This would be a pretty good first baseman option right now in the game. Now moving on to the program rewards. First, we have a guy who I didn't really realize is doing so well, and that's Carlos Estevez from the Royals. He's been their closer this year. Urceg has been more of a middle reliever, I think. He's been amazing, but he got injured. Estevez has been their guy, really, to save games. 4-seam slider, circle change, curveball, so he wouldn't have the best pitch mix unless I'm missing a pitch. I just went off their live series cards for the pitch mix. But Carlos Estevez, he'll be a great budget reliever that you can get in the program. 111 hits per 9, 125 clutch, good velocity, good break. He would be pretty good. Next up, we have Seiya Suzuki. A lot of people think that he has a chance to go diamond. I'm one of them. But I think that, strictly speaking, in the month of May, he's been a great hitter. He's done better against lefties than righties, I will say, which, shows in his splits in my attribute mock-up with 80, 82 versus right, 118, 90 versus left. He'll have decent vision, decent discipline, and he'll have good clutch as well. He'll be defensively low 70s. Arm will be better and reaction will be better. He'll also have pretty decent speed. I don't know if he'll have any secondary positions. His live series card does not. Maybe he played left for an inning or two in the month of May, so he might get a secondary there. But if not, he will only have right field. But this would be a pretty good card. kind of similar to the Goldschmidt, but in the outfield and with better defense. Next up, we have another New York Yankee. Look, I'm not going to be biased, but this guy totally deserves it. Carlos Rodon has been phenomenal for the Yankees. He's had an ERA of 1.1, I think, in the month of May. He had one start where he gave up 4 earned runs. Everything else was just lights out for this guy, and he clearly deserves a spotlight card. He'd have a good pitch mix too, so he would be a good player. 4-seam, slider, circle change, curve, cutter. That's a good pitch mix. Could be a little better, but it's good enough. He'd have the velocity. He's been throwing hard. He'd have the speed differentials. He'd have that cutter, which is a great pitch in this game. He'd have good hits and Ks per 9. He's been striking out a lot of people. This would be a very good budget beast starting pitcher for everybody. This card would probably go in my current rotation. He would, I would put him up there with some of the better starting pitchers in this game. Next up, we have Jeremy Pena. He's another guy that people are on the lookout for in investments. He is more of a contact guy. I will say he's probably not going to have the best power numbers. I have him at around 70, 78, but he's going to be more of a contact hitter. 107, 103 for contact right and left. 99 vision, 95 clutch. Won't have the best discipline, but he'll have everything else pretty much. Defensively, he'll be around gold. He'll be, decent. He'll be like low 80s, high 70s for all 4 attributes. He'll have 99 speed probably, if not like 90 something. He'll be able to steal some bases too. He won't be amazing, around like 60 stealing, but this is the definition of like a high contact and speed kind of guy at short. Now moving on to the retro lightning card, we have Todd Helton. Now, this would be an interesting card to make the collection because he would only play first base. And, there's already Gil Hodges in the game who can also only play first base. But, strictly speaking, off of some of the best May performances of all time, Todd Helton's 2000 May was insane. He hit around 550, OPS around 1500. He was just insane that month. So he could definitely get the May Retro Lightning card. If we were to get him, I would see a card probably around the lines of this. 116, 117 contact, 107 clutch, 89, 83 power. I think he'll be elite in the contact. He'll look pretty similar to the Willie Castro in all honesty. He'll have really high contact, good power, but not amazing power. Good clutch. Defense will be there. He'll have 90 fielding probably, and then everything else like high 70s, low 80s. Won't have speed, but it's a first baseman. What do you expect? But Todd Helton's swing is also pretty good in this game. I feel like if we got this card, it would be pretty good. And lastly, that leaves us with our lightning card being James Wood. I could see this being Manny Machado. I could even see this being Carlos Rodon, but I think the best one would be James Wood. James Wood has been a superstar for the Nationals already. He's been unbelievable. He's been one of the best hitters in baseball. He's had an OPS over 1,000, hitting 350 in the month of May. He's been phenomenal. If we got a lightning card, it would look something like this. It would be pretty good. 115, 103 contact, 188 power, 78 vision, probably a little lower, but unless you're playing on Hall of Fame or above, doesn't really matter. 97 discipline, 104 clutch, so he will be great versus righties and lefties and in the clutch. Defensively, his fielding rating and his reaction aren't going to be amazing, but he'll have a very good arm, and he's going to have very good speed as well. He'll be able to steal bases. This would be a great lightning card, in my opinion, and I would be very happy with the James Wood. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys are new here, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, but most importantly, make sure to subscribe on here on YouTube. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.